Wedding Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's hashtag anime nerdigan review is going to be for Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 7, aka Episode 32, titled Close Combat. And I have to first apologize that this review was not up yesterday. Unfortunately, my man's was hijacking my laptop because he wanted to watch Breaking Bad on the Chromecast. And he said that these reviews that I do are pointless and useless, so yeah, that made me feel really good. Anyway, if you guys want to prove him wrong, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, that subscribe button, and also donating to the various sites that I have posted in the description box below. Anyway, also how I do my reviews are a little bit different than the average anime tuber. Basically, while I have the anime up, I have the corresponding manga chapter up right next to it, because this is supposed to be a manga to anime adaptation, and last week we finally got one. I'm waiting for this for Attack on Titan Season 2. If it's not matching panel for panel, frame for frame, I'll call it out, whether it's scene changes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. If there's added scenes, fine. That filler will sometimes work, especially how it did last week. The only thing I won't call it too much are word changes, unless the dialogue is just really, really bad, or the context is completely different from what the manga originally intended, or in some cases I actually like the word changes and I will mention it. Anyway, let's get to this review. So before we got to the actual first part of chapter, let's see, what chapter is this? Of chapter 43, they did a little flashback, and the flashback is actually later on in the chapter. And I really like that how they did that in the beginning before, Eren did the "you damn traitors" thing, which was from the end of the previous chapter. I really like that they added on to it. I'm still hoping that Eren's going to have his inner monologue later in the episode. That happens during that flashback, but something I really liked that Hochi said, when she was supposed to say, "all troops attack," instead of the anime, she said, "everyone swarm that huge bastard." I was like, yeah. And then when we got, before that, when we got to see the Colossal Titan, aka Rainer, eat Amir and Bertolt, that shit was freaking awesome. This is so well done. This is the Attack on Titan anime I've been waiting. I said it last week that this was the where Attack on Titan anime really is. This is really Attack on Titan anime. Yes, they are keeping it up. I am so freaking happy that they're doing this, and they are adapting the chapter really well. And when they do a scene change, it actually works. Oh my god, this is such a good episode. Oh my god. I gotta mention this. I like, again, I like some of these word changes. Like, when, Hodge is like, Armin Squabble, and we got a date with the Armor Titan. I was like, yes. This is so much better than the manga. Like, dialogue-wise, a lot of this is better than the manga, I'm not gonna lie. I really am enjoying this. This is what I want in my manga to anime adaptation. It's, I think everyone at the studio just realized, shit, we are not doing a good manga to anime adaptation. We need to start, like, putting balls to the walls and give the manga fans, especially the manga fans, what they want. And this is what we want. This is what, as a manga fan, I want. This is so goddamn perfect. I am so happy we are keeping that momentum up from last week on being a manga to anime adaptation. Eren's monologue was fucking perfect. Yes, they didn't have the dialogue that Rainer said in there about humanity. Let me read what it was. It was, if you do it right, any training will one day be of use to humanity. That was in the beginning of the episode. So I'm fine with them not having the dialogue here because they had it earlier. But the scenes that they showed here were, oh my god, this flashback was done so fucking well. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I was worried that they were going to screw this up, but no, they did this very, very well. I have nothing to complain about for once for Attack on Titan. This is a miracle. Okay, the only thing I will complain on about was this part of, I think this part, no, actually this part of the inner monologue was there for Mikasa, but nothing seems to work on him. Yeah, that part was there. But, oh my god, like, I'm so happy we're having inner monologues. We're not being bipolar. Thank God. The rest of chapter 43 was fucking perfect. It was, everything was there, minus the right here, which was at the end, but Oh my fucking god, we actually have a manga to anime adaptation. Thank god. Last week was the start of something. The last week of Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 6 was the start of a manga to anime adaptation, and we finally have a second week in a row. Where I can, like, literally this one, I cannot complain. I can't complain at all. We have everything here. We have the inner monologues. This is just so goddamn perfect. Oh my freaking god. So now, and this is at the 10-minute 9-second mark, we are at chapter 44 of the manga. Oh my god, even the facial expressions, I have to say right now, like the facial expressions on on Aaron's Titan when he was collapsed was goddamn perfect. This is just, oh my god, like the animation is perfect. This is why I gave Attack on Titan such a hard time, because it can do shit like this. Everyone kept telling me that Attack on Titan was a good anime, and now I can say it is a good anime. Starting at episode 6, Attack on Titan is an anime. Oh my god, this episode is so goddamn perfect. Oh my god. Another thing that Attack on Titan did that I'm very happy was that before I went to chapter 44, I went to commercial break. Thank you! This is what I've been asking for! You're doing this right, Attack on Titan. Thank you! And in chapter 44, like, it transitions after, he gets punched by Rainer into the flashback. The anime did the transition perfectly. Oh my god, this was so goddamn nice to see. You were doing so well, anime, but you skipped a couple of lines from Annie, and I gotta mention it. So this part was skipped. Annie was supposed to say same to you, and then Aaron's supposed to be huh? And that was before you come charging in with all your strength. And this part was skipped too. I can't match you for brute strength. That part was skipped as well. So it just went straight into, and you're a man, right? So yeah, that... It doesn't ruin this episode for me. No, it doesn't. It's just like, you were so close. You could have had this be perfect, but you skipped dialogue. Damn it. And this part of Annie's dialogue was skipped too. The techniques they used are different from the ones they're teaching us here. That's kind of a little bit important, because that is different than what they're teaching them there. So yeah, the audience who are anime onlys don't know. But there you go. Think Annie can do it was skip, but I'm like, little things like this are not gonna say to make me say that this is not the best episode of Attack on Titan. It really isn't, because the frames, and it's matching frame for frame, panel for panel, literally, with the exception of the dialogue, of some of the dialogue being skipped. But oh my god, like, if it was like something like where there was lore literally missing, like with Berserk or with Renai Boken, then I would be kind of pissed. But this is just little snippets of dialogue that are being skipped. But would I say that this is better than the manga right now? Adaptation of chapter 44... meh. Chapter 43, on the other hand, I will say is a better adaptation than the manga. The anime is definitely better than the manga. The first half of the episode is definitely better than the manga. Here, I'm gonna say it's on par with the manga. I won't say it's better. I won't say it's worse. I'm gonna just say it's on par with the manga for chapter 44. Like, how it transitioned back from the flashback was exactly like the manga. It was perfect. I was worried about that. That's one of the things I get worried about, is transitions. But this transition was really, really, really nice. And I'm so glad that it worked out this way. Thank you, Attack on Titan, for giving us another good episode this week. I'm telling you right now, like, I'm not even done with my review, but I have to say this is like, this Attack on Titan, like My Hero Academia, this is starting to get better and better. And that is giving me hope for this series. And I fucking love it. And I just, again, I hope they don't fuck up when they get to Armin's scene, or Armin's big moment. If they fuck that shit up, I'm gonna be pissed. The Colossal Titan used tackle. It was super effective. I had to say that. But this fight is so nice. And everything's here. All the content's here. They are not skipping any inner monologues. They're not skipping any flashbacks. Oh my god. Oh my god. If we get this every week, like I said last week, if we get this every week, I will say Attack on Titan is better than My Hero Academia. I really will. You are getting me close, Attack on Titan. There was even a little bit of extra filler, like on the wall, which I don't mind at all. I don't mind the little filler like this, especially if all the content is here. And am I going to say chapter 44 is... chapter 44 is definitely on par with the manga. maybe with this little bit of filler, it might be even just a teeny bit better. But I will stand by my original statement that chapter 43 is definitely better than the manga. Chapter 42, which was in last week's episode, was definitely better than the manga. I know some of you nerdikins agreed with me on that it was better than the manga. And I completely agree with you guys there. Oh my god. I'm curious if you nerdikins think this episode is better than chapters 43 and 44. I definitely think 43 is. 44, I'm not sure. Because it's just that 44, there's like that little bit of missed dialogue that Annie had. Whereas in chapter 43, that, which was the first half, there was like no missed dialogue. So I'm curious what you nerdikins think. If you think that chapter 44 is better than the manga, I think it's on par. I don't think it's better. I think it's on par with the manga. Even though the fighting scenes animated, it's just so goddamn nice. I will say that. When Hodge was talking about the iron armor, they showed the iron armor with the weak spots. I really like that. That was really nice to highlight the weak spots because that's something that the manga really couldn't do. So I was definitely happy with that. I like that they used the shade of red to highlight that. That was really, really, really nice job, anime. You were doing so well, anime, but this part was skipped, which was, I have more arms, so I have the advantage. That part was skipped. Why are you cutting dialogue now? Like, you're doing so well, anime. Fuck. Ah. Another thing that was skipped from Aaron, his resistance is weakening, and Armin saying we can do it was skipped. And I'm really kind of disappointed because for the most part, Aaron's dialogue has been here, and now we're getting it skipped, like, near the end of the episode. Okay, Armin's line here, I'm gonna complain a little bit. Armin was supposed to say he gave up and he's right under. He wasn't questioning why there. He was saying he's right and he's right under. So that kind of bothered me just a little bit. Because Armin's my baby. And I want him to have his stuff perfect because I love my Armin. I love him so much. He's my man. He's my manga bands, okay? This episode ended so perfectly. Oh my freaking god. Now, this is how you do a manga to anime adaptation in Attack on Titan. Do this every week and I will be definitely satisfied. Oh my freaking god. How it ended gave me goosebumps. This, oh man, this was very well done. I'm hoping we get this every week from now on. Please. And I want to know your thoughts about this episode in the comment section. Like, were you surprised that it was done so well? Like, I thought it was gonna have something like a berserk moment where the momentum was gonna go in, or not berserk, more like a Renai Boken where the momentum is gonna go in the wrong direction, but no, Attack on Titan's going in the My Hero Academia direction, and I'm very happy with this. Oh man, Attack on Titan, please keep this up. I am begging you, please keep this up, and I will say you're better than My Hero Academia. I will say it on camera that Attack on Titan is better than My Hero Academia Season 2 if you keep doing this, because this was a really good episode. You used filler right. Everything for the most part was there. When it came to like matching frame for frame, panel for panel, it was there. Just some of the dialogue was missing just a little bit, but not as much as usual. So I am so fucking happy. I feel like the first 5 episodes never happened. I really do. Like, this is the best one. This is definitely the best episode of Attack on Titan now. Oh my freaking god. Oh my god, I am so goddamn happy. Anyway, let me know what you nerdikins thought about this episode. Are you satisfied with this episode? Do you feel like this manga is really coming to life? Oh my fucking god, this manga is coming to life. And it is beautiful, and this is what I want. And I want to know what you, especially, I want to know what you anime only think. Like, does this make you want to go read the manga? Like, you should want to go read the manga, especially since some of the stuff that's happening right now is in relation to what's happening currently in the manga. There's a lot of parallels, and it's really making me think of what is going on with Rainer in the most recent chapter of Attack on Titan, and for you manga onlys, was this the adaptation you were hoping to get from the first 5 episodes? Because episode 6 was definitely perfect. This episode is, oh man, this episode is just about perfect. It really is. If it wasn't for like the little bits of missing dialogue, I would say this is better than the manga. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and let me know if you're really hyped for Attack on Titan Season 2 now. I am so goddamn hyped. This is just amazing. This is what I want. I hope we get this every week. Like I said last week, so far, so good. The anime gods are looking down on us. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdikins Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdikins Inc. expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to the Nerdikins Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdikins Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel. Find me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.